Today, we're doing something different. I'm going to step into the world of Iman Gadzhi. Most of you have seen his content. He's an entrepreneur and a successful YouTuber who's been in the game for the last 10 years. And he's currently living his best life in Dubai.
So you stretch out, then you jump in the cold plunge, and then you sit in the sun, and then you have your breakfast, and then you start your day.
We toured his home, and he gave us some insights into how he optimizes his life and handles his day-to-day operations in the flow of an insanely demanding lifestyle.
So I'm going to bed like 4 in the morning, I wake up at 10. 80% of the time, you come out here in pure silence. The idea of like having a coffee to have a meet, like no. Walking treadmill, so if I start taking a call, I'll just sit on here.
This man has rigged his entire life.
I don't get that much sleep, but I optimize my sleep.
We talked about his fashion sense, his workout routine, some of his plans for the future, and also, Iman might be becoming an investor in my new business, Nuare.
And you will send me over the LOI.
It was just fun to get this window into his life and to pick his brain. This is a new format for us, so let's begin. Iman, thank you for having us here.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. I'm excited. You've been staying at this house for a minute, huh?
3 years now.
You enjoy living in Dubai?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it so
and
much.
I feel like you really like Palm as well.
Listen, it was always a dream living on the beach.
Now, I feel like this car collection is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And I feel like recently...
We overrun all of our neighbors' lots as well.
It was first like the driveway. Now it's like extending out of the driveway. But I also feel like the last few years, you really grown your passion towards cars as well.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like your enjoyment of a car, like I was just saying to you, like my favorite car of any car I have in the world is my Targa 4 GTS. Here, I wouldn't want to have that car. Whereas in like Europe, like I love having that car. I use that car. I abuse that car. It's a 4-wheel drive. And if I had that car here, I'd be very underwhelmed. Whereas a lot of these cars, I would never bring them over to Europe. Like the 765 LT here, I love it. It's a monster, but
yeah.
I don't want this car in
You
Europe.
don't want this car in London.
No. Whereas like the 812, like I'm actually thinking about getting another 812 in London.
I was gonna say this would be good in Europe.
Or a 12 Cilindri, the new V12.
I actually want to buy one of these. I think it's a perfect Los Angeles car. They go for $500,000 or at least start there. I like them. I like that it's a little bit subtle and there's a weight to this versus like 488, 458, they're a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact. This sits on the road a little bit more comfortably. I mean, it's a nice car. It's not as fun as this one.
Yeah.
How about the other two?
So GT3 I got, this is sort of like the first fast car I got 3 years ago. For me, I wanted to get a GT3 over a GT3 RS because like for me, if I pull up to dinner in this, I feel like it's fine.
Yeah.
GT3 RS can just be like a
little too racy.
Yeah, it's like a lot sometimes. I love Porsches. Porsche is my favorite car brand personally in terms of for driving.
Proper German engineering.
Exactly. Then this one is...
I was surprised to see this one.
To be honest, listen...
I was like, what was he thinking when it comes to getting this
I'll be honest, my chief of staff is very, very into like the car scene here.
Okay.
For me, I don't look at how much I spend on a car, I look at how much I lose. Why not? Like, you know, there's a distressed seller, it's a good spec. Obviously, my chief of staff does all the checks and balances and whatnot. And I guess that's my philosophy in life. Like a car like that, like a Phantom, when the new Phantom comes out, if I lose $500,000, I don't care. Like there's certain cars for me, like that was always my version of success. Is like just being driven, Phantom, like that's, I love that car.
I'm right there with you. I mean, that's such an iconic car. And then you have a Range Rover, Rolls Royce, and Mercedes up front. What do you think of the Maybach before we go inside?
It's just an S-Class with lipstick.
Like, S-Class with lipstick.
I just, listen, for me, it's
practical.
I just get S-Class.
Okay, let's walk towards the house. Let's go in.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Thank you. You found this place 3 years ago.
Correct.
You've been living here ever since.
Yes.
What do you like about it? What do you don't like about it?
It's good size. I wouldn't say it's massive. I just bought a house. It'll be ready in 2 years, I think.
Okay.
Decent size, larger than this. So it's like, there's enough space. I would have liked a little bit more space just because, you know, we're obviously in a very blessed and fortunate position. We have a lot of staff.
You're growing, yeah.
Yeah, and also like personal staff around the house all the time. Like my chef is off today, but like I have my chef here, full-time, obviously live-in maid, driver, so there's a lot of like...
Moving pieces,
and
people, yeah.
And for example, like the new home, it's got separate entrance and separate
And where's
quarters.
the new home, if you don't mind me asking?
It is Polo Grand.
Got it. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've got quite a lot of horses, so they'll move over there. They've got very good stables.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate
I'm
it.
happy for you.
We're still keeping the space though.
Yeah?
No, it's like a second.
Oh, wow, good. I mean, Alex was saying this became basically an office. It's really a practical office for you.
People come, people go. And I'm also like, it's funny because I'm an only child, but I'm like the least only child kind of person. As in like, even the cars, like I hate cars not being used. I'm like, when people are in town, I'm like, use my car, this, that, take this, blah, blah, enjoy this place, blah, blah. So I would say it's practical over everything. So
Okay.
I'll show
Show
you.
me some of the spaces.
Living room, dining table, which never gets used literally ever. Couch, seating area. I guess.
And I'm assuming all these furnishings did come with the property.
Correct.
Yeah?
Yes. All
Yeah.
furnished. So it's a very. Listen, it's not my style per se, but as I said, listen, to get a place in Dubai is very. It's tough to find everything you want. Like, okay, you might be able to get a more modern place. Not tip. Like for me, like it's just now once you have so much space in front of you and clear water and larger walkways.
So much better. You got to start using this water, this beach access a little bit more. It's like you have basically a lagoon to yourself, and no one really utilizes. And on our previous trip, I got on an e-foil. I'm like, how come hundreds of people are not on these boards right now? It's so fun. I feel like you enjoy outdoors. So
I do.
You just got to capitalize on it a little bit.
I will get an e-foil.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna FaceTime you on the e-foil.
Please do. I'm
After I get a little bit better, I'm gonna FaceTime you on there.
You don't have to say this, but I'm curious how much you pay for rent, because I'm sure it's not cheap.
Honestly, it's pretty good. It's 2 million dirhams a year, which is
Roughly, what is that?
$540,000 a year.
That's pretty good.
Well, this used to be a covering for the pole, but now it's become a scratch pole because of our cat, Nala. So Alex.
She is so cute. She passed by you when we were at the landing. She's like the most adorable cat ever. She's over there. Oh, bro, look at this. I have my kid coming. Hey, how are you? Oh my God, she is adorable. Dude, you guys did make this place a home.
Yeah.
The other thing that I want to also point out, you do love candles, and I had an extensive conversation about this. So I brought some candles for you. I'll show you later.
Perfect.
But this is literally the reason, like, why I started this, because I started seeing these candles. I'm like, oh, they smell great. Once I started looking up what's inside these candles, you're literally burning. You have like a mini combustion engine in your home.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell because every time I've got all these all around the house because these are like the air purifier things.
Nice.
So I've got like 8 of these in the house.
Okay, no, dude.
So yeah, whenever you've got candles burning, I mean, this thing's going like off, red line, all that stuff.
Perfect. Well, hopefully with the candles that we're bringing to you, or I'm going to give you later, you can burn them and you shouldn't have any of that issue.
Perfect.
I promise you.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to say we're in the kitchen, but it's kind of not. It's like a show kitchen.
Yeah, show kitchen, exactly. This is where my incredible chef, who I'm very grateful for, Josh, does this thing. Unfortunately, only electric, no
gas.
No gas.
We haven't seen your garage. I'm assuming that's where you have your gym, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, can we see it?
Of course. And then this is gym.
Dude, this is a cool space. You really decked it out. Big day carpet, the lighting.
So yeah,
Tell me why it's so important for you to have your own gym within your home.
Pretty much every single day of the week, I'm training with someone. So for example, I'll have friends who are in town, I'll be like, and they want to have a meeting or catch up. And I tell them, okay, come to the house 30 minutes beforehand, we'll have a catch up, then we'll do some boxing. My boxing coach comes over.
It's the experience.
Yeah, or that, or whatever, whether it's tennis or banyo, whatever it is. I like to the idea of like having a coffee to have a meet, like, no man. Like,
it doesn't fall for you.
Yeah, let's just do something else.
And I feel like working out and having a gym or being able to work out as often as you like is an important part of your life. Why is it so important for you to work out?
You know, of course, as you know, life gets stressful and you need to just take your mind off things, and that's why like even
yeah, I feel like it's an important part of your success and who you are.
And that's why even for boxing, you know, whenever I box, I always like to, I get lace gloves because when my boxing coach, you know, laces me up, at that point, these gloves ain't coming off, which means I can't check my phone for an hour.
I love that.
So that's why I come in here and I have
even
good
with
company.
the level of self-awareness you have, it's important to know who you are and like kind of set your life accordingly. I think the best thing I can do is to be so in the moment, feel it, enjoy it, stress it, whatever the feeling I'm going through, but feel that emotion. And that just, to me, that makes me feel very rich. That makes me feel like I'm living a very good life. I preach that, I even preach that to my team. I'm like, just turn the phones down.
Beautiful.
All right, where are we going next?
All right, guest room.
Okay.
Does the job usually, we'll keep this one for any of my friends who's here.
Anybody that runs a content business can relate to that sad Apple screen by itself. You gotta have your second screen if you're editing, if you're working. It just makes you more efficient. Funny enough, we just got 2 of these for our Dubai office.
It's the best.
It's the best. You gotta have it.
This is Alex.
Alex, is that okay? We go into
Alex,
a room?
can we check your room out?
Okay.
Okay, this is Alex's room.
Alex, you wanna give us a little tour?
Come,
Is that what happens every time?
All right, come on.
Like,
Explain it.
come on.
What's going on in here?
Tell me. Okay.
It used to be red, but this whole room was burgundy, this color,
There we go.
which is really tiring to look at.
Now, Alex, I feel like when people think of Iman, like they know that there's a big team behind him, but obviously I would say you're probably the closest person to Iman at all times. Within the content or like the business that you guys run, what is your exact role, or what are some of the things that hands-on you get to do?
Anything that you see of Iman online
Okay.
is usually 99% captured by me. So that's for all the businesses, that's for the YouTube channel, that's for his Instagram.
This man is doing a lot for you.
Bro, listen.
Yes.
You'll
Okay,
be able
is
to
that
see
the
it
book?
soon. Look at that.
Yes. So this is the book.
It's all in
Yeah?
his book.
Tell us the story here.
I got into like film photography because of Iman, and after 2-3 years of traveling the world and living this extraordinary
We've
life,
both been in this house.
yeah,
South Africa, Seora,
Okay.
Cape Town.
it's all journal outtakes. So I
I
journal
love
all
this.
day.
Honestly, I want to do one of these. This is sick. And like, what a life you guys lived. What a cool idea.
It's incredible, huh?
Amazing,
He's a
amazing.
genius. Music producer, author, photographer, videographer,
I mean-
cinematographer. Kind of
lot.
does everything, bro. Semi-professional fighter.
Here we go.
Bro, what? Have you seen him? Have you seen him throw hands?
Yeah, I like to fight.
You got your cat here. She's amazing.
She's amazing, right?
She is amazing. And her color, stunning. It's like the most beautiful espresso brown.
This is literally like her favorite spot in the world. It's the most unstable. I've tried to her down. She sleeps 8-9 hours on there.
Thank you for the tour. Really appreciate it. We go to your room next? All right.
Oof. All right, this is my room.
You do keep it very organized as well.
Yeah, so.
Good natural light.
Good natural.
What is that thing off of the entry?
Oh.
Red light therapy?
Yeah, I'll show you. I've got like all the. You'll see throughout the house. It's all gadgets and gizmos. So
To make you live longer and better?
there you go. Go enjoy.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, Iman. This is insane. Obviously, I see these more often in homes, but you wear glasses, I'm assuming?
No.
Really?
No,
You just
I'm-
get used to it eventually?
Yeah, I just get used to it. I'll close my eyes, or a lot of times I'll be on my phone working.
And how long you stay in front of it?
I don't really have any set routine or anything.
In the morning you do?
Yeah, so at any time I just kind of have some open space, or I know like this is after like training or cold plunge or after a shower or something. I'll be like, sometimes I'll come sit on my phone for 15 minutes and I'll like respond to messages, because if I'm gonna have to respond to messages, or if I take a call, if I'm in the middle of a call walking around the house, I'll just come stand in front of here or something.
It's pretty cool. And to people out there who may not be familiar with this, like, what are the benefits?
I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
You're like, but it feels good.
But I mean, they say it increases mitochondria production. I think it helps collagen.
I mean, Nala likes it.
No, Nala loves it.
This bedroom's super cozy, king size. You have 3 windows. You got a little balcony as well.
Funny story, I went out here, because we've been here for 3 years and I've never done anything. So I went outside here the other day and I locked myself out. I don't know how. The door just like locked. And then I called my maid and I was like, Sally, by any chance could you please open my door? And she's like, I'm sorry, your door, like your bedroom door is locked.
Locked.
So no one could get into the bedroom. So I had to come out here and then
climb out?
And then I had to come out here, go on here, I jumped down to there, and then I had to climb down. So that was interesting. But yeah, I've got some, because it's been 3 years, I don't know why I haven't done anything with here. But I've got like a little couch and
Yeah, like a
table.
little seating.
Yeah, just chill out here.
No, this is a great view. I mean, it's so nice and peaceful.
Generally, 80% of the time, you come out here and pure silence. And at night, it's crazy because you can hear the fish in the water.
Yeah.
You can hear the fish.
That's how
move and
quiet
stuff.
it is.
Yeah.
Wild.
I mean, the fish aren't particularly quiet, as in like,
Yeah.
they'll be like scurrying around and whatever, flying up or whatever, but yeah.
Clean in a second from you.
Oh, is it all dust?
Yeah,
Maybe that's probably Nala.
Oh, it's all good, all good, all good. Thank you guys.
No.
All is part of the experience, bro. Is there a particular reason why your bedside lights are also red?
Well, so there's lights back here, and then on the TV there's lights as well. Basically, before bed, I just have the whole thing to like full red, because red. I mean, most people assume a different reason, but basically red is the lowest Kelvin on the light spectrum.
Got it.
So it helps with melatonin production.
Okay.
So like if you can,
So there's no exotic or
it's dual purpose.
dual purpose.
Let's
I
just
like
leave it at that.
There we go. There we go.
You ever use a weighted blanket?
No. What is this?
I've honestly spent too much money on my health and like optimization and
believe
stuff
you.
like that. Because the thing is, like, we live such an intense life.
Yes.
Like, we work harder than anyone else, train harder than anyone else. So we're like pushing on all cylinders. And I also go to bed at like 3, 4 in the morning because most of the businesses work off EST time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bed like 4 in the morning. I wake up at 10. So I don't get that much sleep, but I optimize my sleep so much. So as long as I'm getting an hour and a half of REM and an hour and a half of deep,
You're good.
then I'm good. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 9 hours or 6 hours, whatever, just as long as I get an hour and a half of each, then I'm good. And so I've tried every weird gadget.
Anything to optimize
anything.
this.
Only thing that works, weighted blanket,
Okay.
8 sleep, mandatory.
Really?
Like, bro, it's
Just for temperature control.
the best, greatest thing ever, honestly.
These little tricks, man. This guy optimizes everything in his life.
Bro, wait till you go to our outside section. That's where the fun really starts.
Really? Okay.
Nothing crazy, just all wardrobe space, usual, some shoes.
I feel like you're pretty into clothing and like what you wear, but I feel like maybe these days you've let go a little bit, or like you're easier about it.
I don't know if that's backhanded, but
No, it is. But what I meant is like
it's just funny because that's exactly what Alex says, and I say it as well. Like, I love style,
Yeah.
but as time has gone on, like, I just don't fucking have time to upkeep and maintain.
Bingo.
So I've just gotten so boring with my style these days.
I tend to see that with people when they're just like, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
I just want to put the same shirt on.
100%.
I'm good.
Same.
Okay.
100%. Your outfit right now, a triple stitch, loose black pants, black t-shirt. That's like same go-to.
To people out there, you know, starting their business, a lot of young people that are like trying to make something of themselves, it's really important to dress well. What are your like few tips or things that they can do, budget conscious, that makes them look good and kind of helps them get to the next stage in their life?
Find a good tailor, especially if they can make like ready to wear stuff. So a lot of my like, let me see, like stuff like this. Like this is from my tailor.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's obviously custom, fits me, and he has my sizing, and I don't know, stuff like
And
this.
that's also timeless. Like you can wear that the next 10 years.
Like
Literally.
I paid a couple £100 for this. Whereas
Really?
if you go Xenia or Laurel or,
It's gonna be 10x.
bro, it's gonna be 10x. Did you end up seeing Nicholas?
Of course.
NB44?
No. We're actually working on a project together.
Really?
He's like the nicest guy.
Bro,
ever.
incredible.
He's incredible.
His studio space.
Yeah, it's amazing.
The
It's a full
heritage.
experience.
So
Also, who he is.
he's incredible. He's a legend. So
Yes.
yeah, I would say just find a good tailor, stick to the basics. This isn't Laura Piana.
No, and this feels
is
great.
Derek Rose. And honestly, for me, it feels exactly
Don't they
the
make
same.
like a pajama?
pajamas. This
Yes.
is a pajama, but I wear it day to day, and it doesn't look like a pajama. And these
The
are,
t-shirt I have on me is like $20.
bro. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
this is Uniqlo.
There we go.
So there's a lot of alternatives. You don't need to wear, especially for a lot of the basics like.
I'm right there with you. Like there are these pants that I own, and everybody complimented me on them. They're $35 Dickies.
Yeah.
And like
Perfect.
if it's good, if it's well fitted, I think that matters more than the brand, to be honest
sure.
with you. All right, tell me about this.
Nothing crazy. Bathroom, shower.
Let me guess, freestanding tub never gets used.
I haven't used it once. I do like some of the other homes where I don't have like in my home I don't have like a sauna or a cold plunge or something. So I find different modalities for like detoxing. So I do Epsom salt baths in those ones. So I'll
Nice.
do like hot Epsom salt bath, 5 kilos of Epsom salt.
Oh, wow.
Like a full bag.
You're
and
kind
then
of
you
like
soak in that.
recreating that experience. in a
Yeah,
sense.
exactly. So that would be generally the only time I'm ever in a bath.
But it's a nice clean space, and that's your walk-in shower.
Yeah.
You're like, that's kind of it.
His, hers, restroom, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Does the job.
All right, let's go see that backyard.
Yes, sir.
All
Wait,
right.
no, we have one floor more.
Oh, your office.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this is office. I mean, this isn't normally here. We were shooting a video like 2 days ago. That's why those foam boards are there as well. We did like a little overhead rig vibe. Yeah, this is where I take my calls. I gave up on having like a quote unquote office here. Like to me, this is a studio now. Like ideally, I would like a clean space. And
Space, yeah.
sometimes
And there's always a camera, something here. So this is how you're getting your like
overhead shots.
overhead shots. Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. Stand-up desk.
Do you use teleprompter or
Yeah.
you just you do?
Just a lot. Some of the videos
Yeah.
we do. I mean, overhead one, obviously those we don't. We do iPads. I mean, it just depends. We have so many different formats we do.
You're
these days.
shooting so much content too, yeah.
Sometimes
Oh my God, what's going on here?
walking treadmill. So sometimes instead if I know I've got like 30 minutes, I need to go through some messages, take some calls. If I start taking a call, I'll just
This
sit on here.
man has rigged his entire life to benefit him in the best way possible. You know what? That's a great definition of luxury for you. Like he's spending any money he can to make sure he sleeps better and then rests better and works out better. So I appreciate that. Now listen, I really pride myself on being a hard worker and try my best to optimize every aspect of my life. But Iman is on a different level. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to meet him in person and really get into his process. So beyond the house walkthrough, we also shot a podcast episode with him.
At a certain point, like life's meant to be lived. If something really like lights a fire under your ass and you're like, you love it, then you should do it. We found ourselves in this interesting lane where basically like in our industry, which is anything info, coaching, courses, software, anything in that realm, we play in this funny space where basically I'm a co-owner in a company called WAP. In the last 30 days, people made $176 million on our platform.
Incredible.
Just came back from New York, just took the 5th floor of our office building. So
Saw the video.
yeah, it's
insane.
It's nice. It's a cool office.
And I feel like you're allocating a lot of your time to that business at the moment,
For sure.
or for the last few months.
For sure.
Or at least that's what it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've grown since our last raise. Our last raise was June 2024 at an $800 million valuation. Since then, we've 5x'd, so things are moving
That is incredible.
moving quite quick.
For anyone trying to run businesses or navigate the social media environment, this man is doing it all. And for me, these moments are more than that. He's a friend of mine, and it was so fun to sit down with him and have a real conversation and check in with him at this stage of his life. There's definitely a lot more to Iman Gadzhi than you see on this tour or even what he shares on his channels. So if you want to learn more about him and from him, I highly recommend you check out our podcast episode. Now, back to the tour. All right, let's go see that backyard. Let's look at the view. Cool. Little barbecue setup,
Little barbecue
dining.
sink, fridge. We hang out here, smoke cigars, enjoy. Every morning, wake up. First thing I do is jump in the cold plunge.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll sit here.
Your definition, why is this so important when you wake up in the morning to come get some natural light?
It just wakes you up. It just
Do you
signals
feel
to
like
your
it
body.
energizes you
yeah,
a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's also why I jump in the cold plunge just to wake up more than anything, and then I sit in the sun for like 5 minutes, and then,
And off you go. Anyone, how old are you now?
25.
You're living a pretty incredible life for a 25-year-old. I know you're really grateful of it, but it's quite amazing what you guys have managed to accomplish. I am hats off. I mean it sincerely.
I'm very blessed, very fortunate, and
You built it beyond that. Like you had to go through a lot of struggles and challenges, which we'll talk about.
oh, for sure.
It wasn't easy to get here.
I think sometimes there's this misconception of me that I'm like a lifestyle entrepreneur.
Yeah.
The truth is, like, I was that for a few years. Like, I worked super hard, and I started my first online business 10 years ago. So 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, I was working my ass off, and was fortunate to have some success in the businesses. And then, not to say that I wasn't working hard, but I was giving it 70%. And to be honest, most entrepreneurs, even like super successful entrepreneurs like me, are giving it 70%, because usually that's the fine balance between where you get the most bang for your buck, basically.
Sure.
To be honest, I did that for many years, and it was only about 2022 where I was like, you know what? And I don't have an explanation for it. One day I just woke up and I was like, I just want to give it 100%. And I think that's why I'm able to have the team that I do, because I never ask anything of my team that I wouldn't do myself. For me, there is no off time. Call me any time of day. I'm available, work, blah,
Let's
blah.
go.
And it's because of that I think my team works as hard as they do, because if I was a lifestyle entrepreneur, like maybe some people might imagine, you just don't have the same level of respect.
Without a doubt, and people gravitate towards that energy.
We all play our positions, and if everyone plays their position correctly, it comes together. It's this beautiful symphony. So,
Well said. Well said.
the side pool that never gets used.
It's cool.
I'm just not a big pool guy in general.
Me too.
Like,
To be very
even
frank.
on holiday, I
You don't really get.
don't
into
really go in
yeah.
pools.
But it's nice that you have a sauna.
Yeah. So this
I feel like this is a later edition, yeah?
gets used. No, this gets used all the time. This
Yeah?
is from the beginning. I was like, okay, need it.
I love that you also have the big day brand.
Yeah, of course, everything. So cold plunge, this gets used twice a day.
Okay.
First thing in the morning, and then I usually train 4 to 5 p.m. So after that, I find it gives me like a second energy burst for the rest of the day.
Got it.
Sauna,
Got it.
I think where it fits 4 people, something like that.
That's cool.
We do Russian banyo once a week, which obviously you're going to find out
Yeah.
later today.
I'm excited. You're inspiring me right now. I feel like I'm going to take some of these tricks and tips and apply it into my life.
So you stretch out, then you jump in the cold plunge, and then you sit in the sun, and then you have your breakfast, and then you start your day.
So tell me, what are your work hours? And let's talk Dubai terms.
Yeah, so basically I wake up at 10, from 10 until, I'll do like my little morning routine, whatever.
Okay.
10 until 12, I'll basically just like
Chill,
pitter-patter.
yeah.
Do my slower morning. I said wake up, do all the health stuff, breakfast, I'll shower. So I'll get to my desk for about like 11:30 or 12.
Got it.
12 until 3 or 4 is, I have some calls, but generally is just communication, Slack, just general like getting ahead of the day, because I'm usually like, most of my team is in Europe or America. So like I'm ahead of everyone. So I kind of like having those early hours.
You almost catch up your own terms as well. It's
Yeah.
like you get your work done first.
Yeah, exactly. And then from there, we'll train 4 to 5, shower, and then 6 p.m. is like go time. So from 6 p.m. until 3 or 4 in the morning, it's
Non-stop.
meetings for the different businesses. I said most of them are based in EST time zone. And then any sort of content shooting. I'm not a morning person, so if we do shoot content, I try to do it at night.
Got it.
And yeah, that's basically the schedule.
Still a pretty busy schedule.
Yeah.
I feel like this is it. Like, if I were to live on the Palm, this is what I would do every morning. I don't care how hot it gets. Wake up barefoot, get on the sand, hear the water. This is peaceful, and it is relaxing to be out here.
I love it. I don't do it enough, but last month I started at night just taking some walks around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, around this time of day, it would be so cool to just walk here.
Yeah. You forget sometimes, like obviously you have all these dreams of living on the beach, and then when you live on the beach, sometimes like, I didn't go in the water for like a year and a half. It was
That
like
is wild.
a period, and then I've been trying to like consciously do it more now, because sometimes I'll be in the water and I'll look back and I'll be like, I forget some people like schedule and carve time out of their year to like come to Dubai as a vacation spot. You know, when you live in a vacation spot, sometimes you forget that it's...
I'm right there. I live in LA and I never do LA stuff.
Yeah.
I never do LA stuff. And for the record, I tried to get my friend here to get you guys on e-foil. This man is busy, but otherwise next time I come here, I'm gonna make sure I'm like literally gonna force you to get on the
We'll
water.
do it.
Because it's so peaceful, and knowing how your mind works, it'd be such a meditative state for you as well.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. I got some gifts for you. Mary, can we have the box, please? So remember you said when you are raising money and you're like doing it, let me know. So we're doing it. We're
Yeah?
raising money, yeah. You know, when you are the business owner, when you're the man, a lot of times you end up being the one giving the gifts. And I see it all the time, how generous you are, how much you care your team, and how much they mean to you, which is awesome. Again, very inspiring. I was like, I gotta give this man a gift. He needs a gift. And I was like, this is a guy that has it all. You guys saw the cars. You guys see the house he lives in, and he's very humble. You can't really buy this man a gift, but you can do something that others can't do, which is what I want to do for you. So when I was thinking of you, I was like, this man is born in Russia. That's where your heritage is. But you lived in London. It's a very definitive city in your life and what it has provided for you. And Dubai is the next era of your life. So we made you 3 candles, all custom poured for each one of the regions.
Wow.
Okay, so, and we managed to print the sticker. So this is Iman London. This is
This is crazy.
Iman Russia, and that's Iman Dubai. And they all have specific scents that are native to the region. So your Iman Russia scent has Siberian pine and honey. And that's gonna have both earthy, but like a little bit of a sweet tone that I think you're gonna really like. My favorite one out of all of them, London.
Okay.
It's black tea and bergamot.
Okay.
So it's gonna be very British. Like low key, I think I'm gonna end up making all of these candles at some point. Literally, you're the first ones to have it. We've been formulating it. I haven't given these to anyone. All natural, no chemicals. You can literally use it as a moisturizer.
The one you gave me last time, that's what I was doing.
Yes. So here are all the ingredients that are in them. The last one, Dubai, has 4 ingredients actually: oud, saffron, black pepper, and vetiver. Because oud is really respected in this region. So all these are your own custom candles. And of course, I brought some normal candles for you as well, like our first product. I actually am curious. Give me your critique.
What's the price point?
So that's $65. And I think we're getting...
That's very cheap.
It's very cheap. I'm glad he said it, not me, because like if this was diptyque, it would have been like 150. So we're scaling, we're going little by little.
Incredible. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy them. And if you like them, I have the formulation. I'll just make you more and send it.
And you will send me over the LOI so I can invest?
Yes, would love to. I mean, I would love to have you. And I feel like this is like the least I can do for how good of a man you have been to everyone around you. It's inspiring. It has inspired me how I do my business. So thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course, brother.
Man, that's too kind of you.
I have to be honest. The world of YouTube and social media is a cutthroat business, and it's also filled with superficial relationships. But Iman is a real one. I really enjoyed this episode, and prior to showing up at Iman's house, we didn't have much planned. We simply showed up and rolled the cameras. In fact, the original cut of this video was 90 minutes long because we were just laughing and having a good time. I also have to point out that I'm really impressed with Iman, and his success is humbling to me. And I feel like this episode was a great behind the scenes window into his life with real insights. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and please let me know in the comments below if you want me to repeat this format in the future. Now with that, thank you all so much for watching this episode, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.